Thank you. Please be seated. The great people of the United Kingdom, good evening. God is good. And all the time. Nisalimieni kwa haya. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bwana Yesu asifiwe tena. Wow, what an evening. Let me first take this opportunity to thank all of you who are here tonight for this dinner in our honor. Reverend Dorcas and I are indeed very grateful, and we feel very honored and privileged to get the opportunity to dine with you and to have some little conversation. Let me, from the onset, thank the officials of the entire DCP UK chapter for the very warm welcome, meticulous planning, and for all the arrangements that you have made to make our stay here comfortable. We want to say thank you. Since we arrived this morning, we feel very spoiled. We have really been taken care of in a very big way. You have shown us a lot of love, and we are feeling very good that we are here. Let me say that I've been looking forward to come to the UK, and my various attempts to come here always get murdered somewhere along the way. But finally we are here, and we are very grateful to be here. I was supposed to have come last weekend for the Cultural Festival, but it didn't happen because the matter that we have in court was adjourned, and we had to stay behind because we needed to attend court. Number two, we have the by-elections in Olkalau, and there were electoral deadlines that necessitated that the nominations be done on the 9th, the day I was supposed to be here. And Senator Medhu and Wanjiku Muhia prevailed upon me to stay behind, just to make sure that things are okay and be in a position to handle whatever fallout that would have arisen from the outcome. But I was informed that there was a lot of pressure, that I needed to come because a lot of planning had been put in place. You had spent resources, and everybody wanted me to come and spend time with you. And that's why we are here. Initially, we had agreed that I'll be here for a month, and I was really looking forward. There were many planned activities taking a whole month, but the pressure at home is unbearable. Our party, DCP, the slogan is Skiza wa Kenya. Kenyans say, no, you cannot be away for a month. Much as you want to go to the UK, the situation at home is unbearable, and we need you around to help us put pressure on William Ruto so that he can come to his senses if it's possible. So, I am sorry that all those activities that have been lined up, we will not be able to do them. We spent a week here to do what we can, but we'll be back. The night before I left Kenya, there were price hikes for diesel and petrol to unprecedented levels ever seen in the history of independent Kenya. Everything is almost grinding to halt. Diesel is unaffordable. Tomorrow, all fares will go up for matatus, for Uber, for buses, for boda boda, and consumer products will also go high. So Kenyans are in tears, they are in anguish. They really don't know what to do. So we need to get back home and come up with a strategy on how to put pressure on this guy and see whether he can get some sense into his head. It's very difficult. We'll try. So we may not be able to stay as much as we have wanted, but we will make the best out of our visit here. I would really have wanted to stay and get to visit, get to stay with you people, get to understand you, get to know what you want, what you do, what are the challenges, what do you think we should do in Kenya. And I really wanted to have time to listen to you. And I wanted to have quality time. But difficult times call for difficult interventions. So we'll adjust somehow one way or another. But otherwise, we are here and we are happy to find you looking good, looking happy, singing well. And that's what we want. First and foremost, I'm very happy when I see the people of Kenya who left home and came here to expand their territories, to look for opportunities. And I'm always very grateful that the people out of Kenya have a big impact back home. You people contribute billions of dollars to our economy every year. And you know that in the 70s, coffee was #1 foreign exchange earner for our country. It was overtaken by tea in the 80s. And tea, Kenyan tea, became the #1 foreign exchange earner. In the 90s, both tea and coffee were overtaken by tourism. And tourism became #1 foreign exchange earner to our country. But today, as we speak, for the last decade, the #1 foreign exchange earner for our country are the remittances from the diaspora, from your people. You are the drivers of the Kenyan economy. You are the ones who are driving our economy. The money that we use to pay our foreign debt, which is huge, comes from here. The hard currency that we use for importing goods from China comes from here. But it is sad that the people who contribute the highest amount in foreign exchange are not serious stakeholders of what happens in our economy. It cannot be. It cannot be. And that is what we intend to correct. That those who contribute the biggest amount to drive our economy must have a say in how those funds are utilized. It is contributing to an economy cannot be compared to a dairy cow. You see, a dairy cow is just milk, but it has no say how the milk will be, whether it will be consumed. You know, people who contribute to the economy cannot be treated like a cow, that you just milk and that's it. You decide what to do with the milk. The diaspora people must have a say in the economic management of our country, in good governance, and they must also be active participants of driving the Kenyan economy. And that is why I said when I was in the US, I made a firm commitment to the diaspora people in the United States, and I want to make the same commitment to you tonight, that the administration that we intend to create next year, God willing, with the support of the people of Kenya through the ballot, is a partnership with the diaspora chapter. The Kenyan people out here will be part and parcel of the next administration. I know many of you may have one or two doubts because similar promises have been made before. The only difference is that all those people, and you know, who have been making those commitments, most of them are liars. But you know for sure that there is only when honest and truthful men in Africa, south of Sahara, north of River Limpopo, one man Rigathi. At my age, at 61, I cannot change. It's difficult to change a man of this age. I have been a truthful person all along. I cannot just change because of being elected president and start lying. I want to be truthful. I want to have strong partnerships. And I want we walk this journey together. I have said repeatedly that in our Senate, in our National Assembly, we must get some people nominated from the diaspora to come and represent your interests in the National Assembly and in the Senate. Looking at the success of devolution in jurisdictions outside our country, I went the other day to the US, and it's unbelievable how devolution is working. I want you people, because you have first-hand experience, to come and help us to strengthen devolution and to make it transformative so that our rural areas, our towns, can experience real growth. And one of the ways to do that is to tap from your knowledge and expertise. I will therefore, in our strongholds, in the counties where we shall have very strong presence in the county assemblies, be having a member from the diaspora in every county where we are strong, nominated to go to the county assembly and assist us to make good laws, to make devolution work. Again, in the executive, we must have people in the executive. We have abundance of knowledge and experience out here. You people, many people of you are in the health sector, where health is working, where health systems are working. We want to draw from that expertise. Kenya is not failing because we lack human resource. Kenya is failing because the current president has no regard for meritocracy. He has no regard for professionalism. He has no regard for experience. He has no regard for integrity. I want to say that I will be failing as a leader of Kenya if I fail to tap the expertise, the experience out here. Kenyans who have made things work in the UK, why can't they come back home and help us fix our country? So I'm very deliberate in engaging you. I'm not just coming here just to while time away. I'm coming to develop a partnership and also start head hunting for talent. Mkiniona tu muhumu mimi naangalia maneno, so that I also know that out here there are 2, 3, 4 people. We can ask them to come and help us. In the Central Bank, in the National Treasury, in the Ministry of Health, in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in the Ministry of Transport and Infrastructure, we have people who are well resourced. And it will be a crime to refuse to engage Kenyans who are knowledgeable and who can make a contribution to the development of their country. Again, in our foreign missions, I have said it again and again, and I want to repeat, that you people are best suited to run our embassies abroad. You understand? If the administration that we want to put up is to change our approach to diplomacy from the usual diplomacy of dinners and wines and champagne to commercial diplomacy. Who is better suited to know the business opportunities in the United Kingdom that can benefit Kenya than the team seated here? You know. So why do we need to bring a high commissioner to London who will take the first 3 years learning to know the road, the where, what for? Because a high commissioner is appointed for 4 years. So they come, the first 1 year, they are learning around to know what is what, looking for school for their children, isn't it? Knowing where is a supermarket, where is a good gyna, where is a good this and that. That is 1 year, it is finished. Then the second year, they want to start knowing which business opportunities are in the United Kingdom. Okay? The third year, they start now having a plan. The fourth year, they start implementing, their term is over. 4 wasted years. Why don't we just pick somebody who has lived here for 30 years? And I mean it because it's sensible. You know, things that are sensible requires no much thinking. You know, so I can't come here to be high commissioner. I'll take a long time to settle down. I'll take a long time to settle down. So why don't we get people who are already settled? And you guys have the qualifications. Makaratasi mumekula sawa sawa. Sindio? Yeah, you have no challenge. You are also Kenyan. You also know your way around here. So shida iko wapi? Yeah, iko wapi? So if it's consular services within the embassy, you know what problems that bedevil the people of Kenya and what you need to do so that Kenyans are comfortable when they are here. Sindio? So me, I want to promise you, you will be very happy with my administration. Because I listen to the ground, I have been listening to you people. I listen to you, so I will do the right thing because you are telling me, and what you are telling me makes sense. So I want us to build that partnership. Again, we must come up with serious policies on how to make investment possible in Kenya. So that when you people finally come back home, you don't start from where you left. Because you have surplus, you need to invest back home. And it's true what the speaker said here, the investor. I don't want you to send money to your mother for medicine. I want to fix health so that your mother has got a good insurance scheme paid by the state so that you don't have to send her money for hospital. I want you to send your mother money to buy 2 dairy cows so that she can be self-sufficient. I don't want you to send your brother, your younger brother, money for education. We want the state to take care of education so that whatever money you send to support your family is to make them grow bigger and to sustain themselves. You send money home to start a small irrigation project for your parents so that they can grow their own vegetables, they can grow their own food, so that you don't have to send the money to go to the supermarket. That is what we would want to do. Gain your money from here. We want a policy where we get a bank for diaspora so that this money of yours can earn you interest. If you look at the transaction fees you pay to the financial institutions, that money, if you had a bank for the diaspora, is a lot of money at the end of the year. And this is money that can be invested back. So there are many things we shall do together. And for the time we are here, we will listen to you because we want to create a good environment back home for investment so that we can attract manufacturers. So that when we get people from out here in the diaspora coming to invest in Kenya and start manufacturing farms, we create jobs for our young people. And we enhance the tax base. Instead of importing steel from China, why can't we ask the Chinese to come and set up a factory in Athi River and employ our people there and pay taxes here in Kenya? We must have import substitution so that we create employment. We cannot create employment the way Kasongo is saying, ati mambo ya manyumba, ati mafudi ya mjengo. That thing is a fraud. He was simply creating a fund. That money he has invested in his bank called Sidon Bank. It's a bank he bought, it was a small bank. Today, that bank is making more than 100 million every month out of money for the affordable housing and money for SHA. What we have back home is a serious issue of state capture and conflict of interest. We want real investment in Kenya, and the way to go is manufacturing, agro-processing, and value addition. And the people to assist us in that, in terms of direct foreign investment, is you people. But for you to do that, you must be motivated. You must feel that you are appreciated. You must feel that you have a say in the way our country is run, so that you are also encouraged to be participants. Those are the issues that we want to create as we go on. So mimi sitaki niongee mengi kuzidia hapo, ni kusema nyumbani tuko sawa. Tuko sawa in that the future looks bright. But the present is difficult. Iko shida. SHA is not working. We had a system called NHIF, which had a few challenges that needed to be addressed. And what we should have done was to upgrade the system. And an analysis had been done and a proposal made that we needed 800 million to upgrade the NHIF into a workable health system. But William Ruto chose to drop it and come up with a project called SHA. That thing is a fraud, is a scam. It costs 104 billion Kenya shillings. But the actual money they paid for it is 1 billion. They stole 103 billion. And despite stealing 103 billion, the damn thing is not working. It's theft of public funds by William Ruto and Aden Duale. So our mothers are in anguish. When I came today at the airport, JKA, some 4 policemen escorted me and they were crying that their cover for insurance is not working. When they go for maternity, they are in anguish. The police are so demotivated. And as they were escorting me to the lodge, they were just saying, please, make sure this guy is one term. So one female police officer was even lifting her finger. So I told her, because there are cameras here, if you are seen lifting one finger, you'll be sacked, and you have young children. And I don't have a job to give you right now. Yeah? So akaweka kidole chini sana, haraka sana. So the police officers are in trouble. The teachers are in trouble. The workers are in trouble. The pay slip has been raided. Taxation almost to 45%. So really, we must have change. The positive side is that there will be change, and the determination is unstoppable. The payslip workers are 3.5 million. Every payslip holder has a minimum influence of 2 other people. So 3.5 times 3 is 10.5. Those are people who have a personal issue with William Ruto. No ethnicity, no ideology, nothing. Personal. There's nothing as good in an election as people who have a personal issue. Because they early and they know what they need to do. So before we start this election, 10.5 million against William Ruto is ready. So when we go around the country, from Western Coast, Ukambani, Mount Kenya, everywhere is one term. You saw we had an election in a place called Emurwadikir. That is Ruto's supposed bedroom. He had to bribe people at home to vote for UDA. Bribing people at home. And 11,000 people took his money and voted against him. That is how sweet the whole thing is. I can tell you, that Rift Valley, we shall split with him half-half. And that is the only place he'll get half. That's the only place. Nyanza, where he was relying on, Akina Sivuna and group have 74%. The guy is in total trouble. Hata saingine mimi namuonea huruma hii jamaa, unajua alikuwa mtu yangu. Lakini nikikumbuka vile ameumuza wa Kenya nasema ni sawa. Is in trouble. And I can tell you there is no escape route. So that's the good news. The bad news is we have 15 months to go, struggling and suffering. And him and his people are stealing everything because they know they are not coming back. In fact, they are saying, like in football parlance, they are saying it's injury time. They are saying it's injury time. So they are stealing everything. And these guys have no qualms about destroying institutions. You know, ordinarily, even if you want to eat from a tree, you take the fruit. Once you eat the fruit, you look for some fertilizer and some water, you put so that the tree can give you fruits next season. Sindio? So that is wisdom. Hawa watu, Ruto na watu yake, wanakula matunda, wanakula matawi, wanakula branches, wanakula the stem, wanakula mizizi, wanakula mpaka ile mchanga iko kwa hiyo miti. You know, surely we have never seen this kind of thing. It's unbelievable. It's like a stupid person who have had a dairy cow and you are taking milk. And you are using that milk, unakunywa ingine unauza, unanunua chakula. Then you decide to slaughter the cow and eat the meat. Then you start asking, kwani hakuna maziwa? That is the situation we are in. So in 15 months, Mungu atusaidie tuone itakuwa imebaki nini. Then we shall start from all over. And that is why you guys are important. We have to rely on you now to rebuild our country. We have to really cry to you to help us to invest back home and to look for investors to come and invest back home. By the time this guy goes, our debt will be almost 14 trillion. And today, we are spending every year 1.1 trillion to pay interest alone on the debts that we have. And he's still borrowing more. I'm told when I'm here, he has also left the country. Ametoka tena ameenda. Kutafuta madeni. Sasa tunauliza tutaenda wapi? So, lakini sasa tutafanya nini? Sisi tunasema we have a constitution. Much as the guy is messing, there is nothing we can do because we believe in the rule of law and constitutionalism. The way to remove a president is through the ballot. There will be an election on 10th of August next year. We just have to vumilia mpaka mwaka ujao. Tuombe Mungu wasikule kila kitu. Hata kama wanakula matunda na matawi, watuachie at least mchanga so that we can plant another tree. But if they even eat the soil where the tree is, then we have a big problem. We have a big problem. They have made bribery a way of life. You know bribery, hapa kwenu hakuna bribery. No policeman here can take a bribe. Lakini kwetu zamani hata polisi wakichukua pesa ya bribe, at least walikuwa wanajificha. Hata yule anapeana na kuja hataki aonekane. Huyu mtu anahonga watu mchana. Wanaitwa State House, kila mtu 10,000 walimu wanachukua wanaenda. Wengine wanaitwa wanachukua in broad daylight. Amefika pahali sasa hata anakosa watu ya kuhonga. Juzi ametafuta Wakorino wamekosekana. Amechukua kina Moses Kuria amefunga kilemba. You know? Simuliona Moses Kuria na kilemba. That is how low this guy has sunk. You know? He is desperate for the Church of Christ. Sasa ameitana Wakorino wakuja watu wamekosekana. Amepiga nyinyi Moses Kuria tafutieni mimi watu. Mtafute kitabaya white mkatakate mfunge mkuje. Sasa Kuria akaona ndio akonvince wengine hata yeye afu. Juzi ameenda pahari hapo Katono North. And because amekuta kanisa haiko watu, and you know for a church to look credible you need a lot of women, because women are normally straightforward. Hata maombi yao inafika haraka. So amefika pale kanisa ya AIPC ndio ionekane sawa. Wamesema tafuteni ya kina mama huko Thika Town mfunge kitambaa ya Mothers Council. Wamama wamekosekana ya kutosha. Amesema si hata wanaume mfunga kitambaa. Wanaume wamefika pale wamefunga kitambaa ya Mothers Council. That is how desperate that character is. So tuko na ndio siwezi kaa hapa mwezi moja. Kenyans wataleta shida. Because wanasema we must keep this guy on his toes. Uliona tukienda pale Olakalau tulikuwa na John Medho. Mliona? Siku ya matanga. Yeah. Najua tulisema sasa hii mtu. Nikaambia Medho hii mtu tumetafuta hii mtu siku mingi. You know, we have been telling him he is doing the wrong things, but we have never been able to tell him face to. So when we confirmed he is coming, tukauliza tukapima tukasikia anakuja. Katafuta hii kijana yangu anaitwa John Medho. Kamwambia ile madevu yako tengeneza sawa sawa. So pale ameenda ametoa 15 million. Iko mama anaitwa Faidi Getao na mwingine anaitwa Kwenya na mwingine anaitwa Gachagua na mwingine anaitwa Muchira MPs. Ameambiwa chukueni hii pesa mwende mjaze watu kwa hiyo hema na wakuje 5 am. Ndio watu ya hii mkabila wakifika wakute watu yangu wameketi. Okay, fine. So sisi tukakuja the day before. Tukafika. Si ni nyumbani. Sasa nyumbani si lazima ufike ukoje wageni. So when you are visitors and you have not been home, you come the night before. Ndio ufagie nyumba, uhakikishe choo iko sawa, iko chakula ya wageni. So tukaona si tuko na mgeni anakuja nyumbani. Kaambia Medho wacha tuende the day before, tungoje mgeni. Yani so tukiwa pale tukaambiwa hapana, hii kitu itaharibika. Huyu mtu ameleta watu 8,000 na wamelipwa kila mtu 2,000. My people are very scared. Oh, I think we don't go. Why? He has paid people. They are getting buses. Wakuje pale wapigie wewe kelele. Okay. Nikauliza hao walikuwa wananiambia, na hiyo watu wanaletwa wanatoka wapi? Kinangovu hii, Kinangovu hii. Na hii Kipipiri. I told them there is no problem. So tukiwa tu hapo tumeanza kupiga simu. Tukapiga simu pahali naitwa Shamata Hoya ya wafahamu. Mama fulani iko namna gani? Tunafurahi sana. Mjumbe ametupatia bus na pesa ya kukula. Tukuje tuone wewe kesho, tunasikia hata umefika. We have missed you so much, we are so happy. Okay, fine. Nikamwambia Wajuku Muhe apiga simu mbili Kipipiri. Akapiga. Baba fulani iko namna gani? Tuko tu hapa. Mheshimiwa ametoa buses. Tukuje huko Kalau. Tunasikia Kitungati amefika. Hata tutalala na viatu tutauliza kutakuja spy. Hata nikauliza hii wabunge shida yenu ni gani? So kufika pale asubuhi method yalitangulia. Ile watu ya Kasongo walikuwa wamejaa kwa hema. Kuona hii method karibu hema na pasuka. So the ground was ours. So tulifika tukaona jamaa ndiye huyu. I had a very big problem with the method. Alikuwa anataka kusomea hii jamaa. Nikamusikiza what he wanted to say, nikamwambia hapana. Najua wewe ni kijana mdogo na hii ni mzee kiasi. Pima kidogo. Method anasema hapana. Hii mtu umetafuta siku mingi. Wacha nipatie maneno. Nikamwambia hapana. Just deal with the issues only that are truthful. All the things amedanganya watu ya Nyandarua. So Method akachoma. Mimi najua ni mzee, mimi nauma kidogo. Na polisi kidogo nauma na polisi. So let me tell you, my people, don't be worried. There will be change for the better. I want you to be part of that change. I want you to be part of that change. And again, I want you to be people with resilience. Don't give up, even when things are very difficult. For a long time, the next 100 years, when the history of resilience will be told to our children and grandchildren, the story of Rigathi Gachagua will be told. Most of you, unavutwa tu kazi ya supervisor, unaanza kunywa dawa. Wengine wanajinyonga, wengine wanakuwa devastated, they cannot recover. Mimi nilinyang'anywa kazi, nimetafuta ya Deputy President. Nimetafuta 7.2 million people wamenipigia kura, nimenyang'anywa. Na people thought that I'm finished, that I'll be so heartbroken, I will never rise and face anybody. Nikaa tu siku ine, nikatoa dust, nikatoka nikaanza. And that is the way. I want to encourage you. Nobody can write you off. What God has planned for you will be. And no human being can stop your destiny. Today, the history of Rigathi Gachagua is clear. Nobody can stop your destiny. When William Ruto aliamua kunitoa, alidanganywa na hii kijana anaitwa Ichung'wa ya Kikuyu. Ati ukitoa hii mtu wiki mbili atasaulika. Atakuwa amehurika, hataweza hata ongea. He will never be able to face anybody because of shame. And Ruto was convinced. Today, they talk about Rigathi Gachagua from morning to evening. Their greatest headache in Kenya is Rigiji. Sindio? They are spending almost about 50 million every month, National Intelligence Service, to put 24-hour surveillance over Rigathi Gachagua. Bag his phones, bag his homes, bag his cars, infiltrate his household, compromise workers so that they know what I'm doing. Because we are such a force and we have kept him in check. And we will complete the journey together with you. So please, mkutubuke kwa maombi. Pray for us, for good health, and to stay focused. And never to buy fear. Because fear ni kitu mbaya sana. Ukiwa umeigiza baridi umeogopa, you cannot do anything. So you people, the UK DCP chapter, I want to thank the officials who are doing well. I want you now to enhance your activities. And I want you to help us in Olkalau. Olkalau is a good story. It's going to be a hard fight in the sense that Ruto and his people will try to bribe our people. But the people of Olkalau are resolute. They are great people. We shall have a big win. My challenge, and I've asked Senator Medho and Wanjiku Mohia, is to work on the margin. We must beat them with a very wide margin in Olkalau. So that young man called Godho, our candidate, I had employed him in my office, and when I was removed, he was also removed. He has really suffered. His family has suffered. He has nothing. He doesn't have a car. He has nothing. But the people love him the way he is. So kabla nitoke nimemtafutia pickup moja ya kumsaidia asunguke. So I'm asking the UK chapter, see how you can work and raise some funds for that campaign for that young man, so that he is able to move from point A to point B. He can have campaign posters, he can have agents, and he can have meetings. Not that he requires as much money as a UDA candidate, no, but something to keep going so that he can be able to move around here and there. We'll support where we can, but if you can have some support for that candidate, is good, because that win will define many things and it will set the momentum towards next year. So mina mtasaidia huyo kijana, msaidia huyo kijana ndio aweze kushinda na shida na jia kubwa. So musijali, nyinyi muendelee kufanya kazi. Those who are votes here, at least you have a voting station here in London. I know you want more, but we have to push IBC. But let's struggle with what we have. At least let us have people register. At least hata kama mnataka mkue kwa serikali yangu, si mtoke mnipigie kura. Okay, tumeongea vizuri na tunasaidiana, lakini pia kupiga kura ni muhimu. Ndio usemange wewe nilikupigia kura, bona unataka kunifanya nijui. The lady from Nyeri who was here amesema aliobea Mwai Kibaki, akiingia akamsahau. Alikuwa na Wangari Maathai akamsahau. I want to promise you, mimi sitakusahau. We'll be together. We'll be together. Na tutakuwa hapa, tutarudi. We'll be coming from time to time. So mine is just to assure you that I want a very strong partnership with us, with you people and ourselves. Alafu mtusaidie, mpige simu nyumbani. Tell your parents, tell your brothers and sisters to make sure all the young people have registered as voters. Please, mwapigie simu na mkaze hawa. Na because munasikizwa, kwa sababu munatumanga kitu mwisho ya mwezi, ndio munasikizwa zaidi. Mkikosa kutuma hakuna mtu atasikiza nyinyi. So because you have a voice, and you have a very big voice, by the way, you people don't know how influential you are back home. You play a very big role in this election by talking to people back home to do the right thing. So call back home and make sure everybody within your household, everybody within your larger family is a registered voter. Then follow it up to make sure they turn out to vote. What we want is a very big margin. In my estimation, when I've done my arithmetic, we want to give this guy a margin of between 5 to 6 million so that he doesn't even go to Supreme Court. Sababu tukiwa tumemwacha na kula milioni 5-6, anatupigia simu anasema, Rigiji, tumetoka mbali, tafadhali wewe chukua, lakini usinifuate. Si ndio? So nimwambie wewe na wewe you behave. Usilete fujo. Kutoka pole pole uende soko kakule ukaende kwa huko. So don't worry, what we are working on is a margin. And finally, I want to assure you, we are committed in a united opposition. Between myself, Kalonzo, Matiang'i, Martha Karua, Eugene Wamalwa, Justin Muturi, Edwin Sifuna, and all of us. I want to give you an assurance. All of us are responsible people. We know the only formula to get rid of this character is having one single presidential candidate, and that will happen. I am working very hard, and you pray for me so that I become that candidate. I'm working very hard. But if the formula does not favor me and it favors somebody else, that person will have my unconditional support to the president. There is a singer from Gatanga. What is his name? Yule ameiba ile wimbo. Kamande wa Kioi. Yeah. Ameiba wimbo nzuri sana. Amesema hatujui ni nani atakuwa rais. Lakini yule hatakuwa zote tunamjua. Si hata nyinyi mnajua? Are you also there? Yes. You don't know who will be, but you know who? That is what is now important. So mimi, I'm working hard that I'm given the flag. Na ninajitahidi sana. I don't work hard. And Kenyans are appreciating that I work hard. And I work even harder. Continue supporting us and praying for us. Na kwa Mwenyezi Mungu akikubali ikuwe ni mimi, huyo jamaa nitamkimbiza kama baisikeli ya kuibiwa. I'll wind him up by midday, atakuwa nyumbani, because mimi namjua zaidi. All the other people tuko nao hakuna anamjua kuliko mimi. Mimi namjua sana, and he's not a difficult fellow to beat. To start with, he's a coward. Ameenda juzi hapo Mandera, na alikuwa anajigamba hapo, oh mimi naona mwingine ananitisha, mimi ni rais, unanitisha mimi ni rais nini, najigamba hapo. Kulikuwa na balloons na nini, balloon moja kwa sababu ya jua ikapasuka. Jamaa anajikojolea akitoroka. Don't be worried. Don't be worried. Don't be worried. Mimi tumeketi naye hapa na yeye ameketi hapo. Nimemsomea 28 minutes. Ameketi hapo. Aketi hapo 28 minutes. Amekunywa maji chupa 16. Namwambia. Because mimi namjua. You know, I know him. See, I was with him. I made him president. I know him. Mwenye kujenga nyumba anajua kujenga, lakini pia anajua kubomoa. Tubomoe tusibomoe? Tubomoe tusibomoe? Kwa sababu mwenye kujenga ndio anajua kwa ile mawe ni pahali hakuweka chuma, ni wapi hakuweka simiti ile mzito. You know the strength of that house because you are the one who built. So hiyo nyumba tutaibomoa asubuhi na mapema. So be okay. Mutulie. I want to give you hope and encouragement. Much as things are looking difficult, it's not bad. But we shall restore our country. We shall restore the dignity of the payslip. We shall create a good environment for business. We shall make it easy for investors to come and invest in our country. We shall do away with bureaucratic red tape. Too many licensings, too many conditions that foreigners cannot come home and invest. We must deal with corruption. People must stop asking investors for shares in their company. People must stop demanding money from investors for them to come and invest in Kenya. We must make Kenya the best destination for investment. And that is where you people will play a great role in assisting us to identify investors who can come home and invest, so that we can create job opportunities for our young people, enhance our tax bracket, so that we can get money for the development of our country. So mimi nimeshukuru sana, sitaki nizidi hapo. Mine is now to say that the DCP UK chapter is officially and formally launched, so that you can proceed and make our party make our party strong. Si tumekubaliana? Tumekubaliana? Mnataka kusalimiwa na Mama Boys? Mngetaka msalimie? Kuja Mama Boys, please sit down. Thank you very much. Come and say jambo to these great people. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bwana asifiwe. Our People's Deputy President, the clergy who are here, the DCP, Ekron, and the committee that has organized this wonderful occasion, our partners and many guests who have come today. Bwana asifiwe. There are few things that God does, and sometimes you just celebrate and you feel good. One of them is to give me a courageous, strong, and handsome husband. It is usually you take some of the things for granted, but when this man comes here and takes a microphone wherever he is, I have to go onto my knees and pray. Because the injection, sometimes he does. He carries like that needle of a camel to a human being. And I really want to thank you most sincerely for welcoming us. And when we came here, we saw that we have a people who love. And your warmth has really overwhelmed us. And we are so grateful for the dinner. We have really enjoyed the ones who have made it. Take it from me, we have really eaten muhogo, everything, and it was sumptuous, it was very nice. And I would like just to turn your attention to what this DCP is about. Many people ask, why the DCP? And sometimes they say, because I am a pastor or a reverend now, I should not stand and speak politics. And I tell them, from the very beginning, we had a king. If I can speak politics, I can speak serious politics, because I speak kingdom politics, not national. And in my house, God found it in his wisdom to give us a king and a prophet in one house. And so when this DCP UK is being launched, there are a few features that I would like you to see, and one of them is that hand and the ear. The hand of God is always upon his people. And so the DCP is a dedicated party to God. God hears, and you can see there is a near there. God wants when you can hear and serve the people. And this is what I would call upon the DCP party here in UK. We are not just called for status, we are called to serve. And in serving, you must listen to the people, because the voice of the people is the voice of God. And once you hear the people, you have heard God. When you serve the people, you have served God. And the moment you do that, there will be no tears. They will say, when the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Reverend Dorcas, for the wise words, and even for reminding us that most likely most of us have never taken time to look at the ear and the hand and thought about the hand of God, or the ear of God, which is never far to hear or hear what we are when we are speaking. So even as we continue with the program, I want us to appreciate once again our Reverend Dorcas for such powerful words. And thank you so much. So I want to stand up here again, not to speak, because I know every word that we needed to hear tonight has been spoken. But the actions needed have not been taken. There's something that we've been requested, and I believe that if we are going to be part of that change, we must take action. Not all of us will go and vie for the parliamentary seats or fill the cabinets, but I believe that with our pockets, we can do that. And I want to request the DCP team, the coordinators, if we can have the QR codes distributed. If you can have that distributed to the tables, please. So what is coming to you right now, I want everybody, I believe we all have smartphones. And as you get that, just grab it and scan it with your phone. And let's get to where it takes you. Or before it comes to you, you can also type www. Let's get to our phones. We are actioning it now. www. Or if the paper comes to you, you can just scan it. dcphazina.com. www.dcphazina.com. Are we there? Is anybody there? What is there? So we have two things that we can click on. So we have register and donate. Tonight, as we are also doing, both of those are very important, but I want us to take the quickest action. And my challenge tonight is, if everybody who is here, this one is going to Kamau Godho, yeah? Watu wa Olkarau, mko wapi? Watu wa, if you come from Olkarau, just stand up for me. Stand up if you come from Olkarau. Stand up and have your wallets ready and your cards with 50 pounds. Simame, acha kuketi ukisikia pesa. This is for Kamau Godho. I want us to do a challenge. Is anybody here with we can do it on that line or on that link, all of us. So watu wa Olkarau, nyinyi mtoe kitu ya kusupport Kamau. Pick up mafuta. Iyo pick up amepewa. Tuweke mafuta, si ndio? And not just the Olkarau people. This one is a call for us, Diaspora. I think we can say that clearly we can do what we need to do for Olkarau and win that seat, right? So if you go on that link, you can see it if you, those who are standing. If you go on that link and click on donate, we are all doing it together. We are doing a challenge. The minimum you can do on that link is 2,000 shillings. But that does not limit you from doing it in dollars. At the moment, the link is in progress for the receiving account to receive the pounds, but we have a dollar account on that. So if you select the dollars or the shillings, yeah, are we all doing it? We have to be people of action. The QR code is there. You can scan it. Or dcphazina.com. You know, I'll only see it when I see people have done it. And if you get to completing to success, we are the first people tonight to try this. We've been working on it for some time. And tonight is the first time we are putting it to trial, as we are being launched as well. So let's put it to trial and let's hear the successes of people who have done all the process to the end. Yeah? Is it working? Sorry? You are working on it? No, go to the end. Let's get to the end. Because we want to know that it's working so that the technical team. Okay, if you do DCP Hazina, yeah, if you do dcphazina.com, if the QR code has maybe pixelated, maybe that's why. But if you type dcphazina.com, That should work. You are my pilot people to test this. Yeah? dcphazina.com. Did it go through? Yes. Imagine watu wenye wametoka Kenya ndio wanafanya haraka kutushida. And don't just stop before you enter your M-Pesa PIN. Go ahead and enter your M-Pesa PIN. Whether it's your card, let's proceed so that we know what banks are working as well and what bank is not working, because I know we had that as a challenge. So if you can do that. Done? And even after you've done the donate, I would also kindly ask you to do the registration as well. This is the time, as His Excellency said, that this is the only time we can be the voices. Tuko kadi, if you have not even registered for a voter, at least register on our DCP website. On that is a very simple form, basic details, very basic details, so that we can be the voices of change. I hope we are making noise because the numbers are getting too much, right? I want to hear Nairobi saying that the account is getting, you know, clogged up because it's just buzzing. Is it working? dcphazina.com. What is the challenge? Sorry? Doesn't do what? Yeah. For some it's working. What bank did you do? M-Pesa. Anybody else? Anybody else? What's happening? Yeah. See, our Mhesh is saying it's working, and I can see the numbers are 5 digits. So let's give it up for Githunguri aspirant for MP Jenga Mabati. Thank you so much. It's working. Thank you so much. Ken Exports. Thank you so much. It's working. Have you done it? Let's get something for our candidate tonight. Watu wa UK msituangushe. We have to do something. Also, if you are struggling to do that, I think it's also easier for us. We have an account, the account that you use to pay the dinner, DCP UK group. If you can have that displayed, or also if you paid for the dinner, use the same account and put reference all Karao, so that we make sure that this money goes to Godho himself. Right? So no excuse if the Hazina doesn't work. We also have the account, DCP UK group account. If you can put that and put reference all Karao. Yeah? What did you want? What did you use? Monzo is working. Thank you so much, Django Dwellers. Bonnie, thank you for that. Anybody else? Anyone done a bank transfer or banking on the Hazina? And don't try with £2 because it won't work. So it has to be something. So as we are doing that, we are going to go to the next part, and I'm going to call on our one and only JM, so that he can come and say hello to the people. I know they've been waiting, so that as we wait, sorry? Yes.
I don't think you can donate without the Kenyan ID, and that's what everyone does, that you can't donate on that website without the Kenyan ID.
Kenyan number or Kenyan ID? No. You can. You can. You can do that. You don't have to put an ID. She's coming to help out. Nancy is coming to help out. You do not need your Kenyan ID, because we know that not all of us, but those without IDs as well, please take that so that you can become voters. So as we finishing there, mnataka medhu wasalimiane? Mnataka medhu wasalimiane? Okay, so let us welcome John Mohea Medhu to come and bring his greetings.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lucy, Your Excellency, my party leader, Your Excellency, the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, Your Excellency, Reverend Dorcas Rigathi, the Honorable Member for Gatanga, Mheshimiwa Mureu, those of you who live in the UK, those of you who come with us from Kenya, good evening. First, Your Excellency, I want to really apologize. I've just been told by a friend of mine, Joe, that I'm not appropriately dressed for this dinner. So I want to apologize. I didn't know that I'm not appropriately dressed, but when you are John Medhu, there are some things that you are exempted from. So I just want to pass my greetings and say very little, because we've been really challenged, Your Excellency. Two things. I don't know whether you noticed that when everybody who was speaking before you was speaking, the lights were half what we have now. When you came here to speak, they were shut every light here. So if they were struggling to see you, I don't know whether they can be able to. I wonder whether they can see me. So nitasema tu kidogo sana. And then number two, I have been struggling with Joe there, because I heard there's one of you who is a member of the Diaspora team that is running to be a member of parliament for Rari. I don't know where Rari is. It's just now that I've been told it's Rari. Kumbe is Rari that you're talking about. Oh, Kumbe is Rari. You know, you are saying Rari. So we really got a challenge. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. The team that you sent me here with are very, very grateful, because we've been received very well. We have enjoyed this place. This was a nice venture. Unlike the many other places that you sent me, Nakasongo and Lucia Tiagas, this has been a different experience. I think you should be sending me to diaspora activities when you are. And more specifically, if you have anything else that you wanted to do, I hear you are supposed to be here for a month. So if there are things that will be outstanding, you can send me next week. It's not a problem. I'll come and represent you next week. It has been a very, very good experience. Only that I have to go back, because it is not appropriate that the general is not there, and those of us who are his lieutenants are not also there. Kasongo anaweza kunona na wiki moja, so wacha sisi turudi nyumbani. I'll go back before you, so that at least mimi niende nisukume. Lakini all of you have actually heard that I was very moderate in Olkalau. You've been told by His Excellency the Deputy President I was very moderate. I was extremely moderate. That's how moderate I was. Nilikuwa nimekatwa pembe kabisa na nilikuwa nimekatwa makucha kabisa. I was told to be very, 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 very moderate. And I was extremely moderate. That's why I was speaking very politely. No, very politely. Unajua naambia mtu wewe na mimi nakuheshimu kama mzazi. Mimi nakuheshimu kama commander in chief. Mimi nakuheshimu. That's very, very polite. Sio ni polite sana. Maybe just one comment I would want to make, Your Excellency. And I have heard you and the vision that you have. Having worked with you the entire journey, when you're in office and when you left office. First, one of the reasons why I will always be behind you is because we had an opportunity of choosing comfort and remaining as the deputy president and join the oppressor and continue oppressing the people of Kenya. But you made a very deliberate choice of standing with the people of Kenya. For that one reason, I'll always be your supporter, even if everybody else will leave your line. Because you chose to remain with the people of Kenya. And I can tell you for sure, at least I have been with him, I know him. Everything that he has said, he doesn't promise things that he cannot be able to fulfill. Just one more comment, Your Excellency. I've heard you say that once we beat William Ruto with 5 million votes, he will go home to Sugoi. Much as I want to agree with you, much as I want him to go to Sugoi, I think this is why I want you to allow me. If you allow him to just go to Sugoi, it will take you so many years to recover the economy. Please allow us to follow him. Allow us to follow him. Before he gets to Sugoi, let us see what we can salvage. Because let me tell you, Your Excellency, I was here on Wednesday, I think, and I went to watch game Arsenal versus West Ham United. It was in the London Stadium, a magnificent stadium, a beautiful stadium. I was there, I was present. Hii nasema mambo ya ground, niliona, nilisikia na nikajionea. And that stadium, magnificent as it is, beautiful as it is, I've seen that it is costing 30 billion, it costed 30 billion less what we are building in Nairobi, the Talanta Hera Stadium. Honestly, if you allow William Ruto to go to Sugoi, we can't be able to recover the economy. Allow me, nipatie kazi kidogo, Your Excellency. Wewe ukiwa rais, unifanye minister yako ya interior wiki mbili, mimi nifunga hii mtu ndani kwa sababu hii mtu akienda na hii pesa, Kenya hautaweza kuamsha hii Kenya. Surely there is no way Talanta Hera can cost 101 billion. For the next 15 years, we'll be paying interest alone, 500 million every month from the pockets of the people of Kenya. This guy cannot go to Sugoi. This guy does not belong to Sugoi. In fact, hata watu wa Sugoi watasikia vibaya sana. Nyinyi mnashika mwizi baadaye mweke jela mnaleta nyumbani hapa. Hakuna jela inajulikana Sugoi. Kuna jela Sugoi? Hawana, hii mtu acha tusipeleke Sugoi unless apareko mahali ingine. Finally, Your Excellency, I just want to, I know you know, but just remind you, as a way of reminding you, that guy called Joe has been my friend for a long time. I came with him. He's my cousin. Now he speaks very good English, but I was living with him in Olokalao. And the English we were speaking in Olokalao, he can no longer speak it now. It's okay, hakuna shida. Hata utakuja Olokalao and we do what you have done to us here. Hakuna shida, we shall repay you. And he has asked me a question. And I think it is fair that I answer this question on his behalf and on behalf of all of you. His Excellency has a very good vision. But we have been told that he was impeached, so he cannot run. It is something that has been peddled by people who know that the only person who can send Kasongo home is His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. Let me say this. He has said that he's going to the national table to discuss with the others. That's okay. Me, I'm not going to the national table. Me, let me speak for me because I know one person. Me, I know Rigathi Gachagua. The best president that I know is Rigathi Gachagua. So let me speak for Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua, impeached or not, our law, the law of Kenya, allows him to run as long as he has not exhausted all avenues that are available, all remedies that are available in law to overturn his unlawful impeachment. You all saw how the case was going. You all know that he was impeached unfairly. You all know that there was no ground. You all know that that case, even in the court of public opinion, that case is bound to fail. You all know that. Even if William Ruto was to bribe the judges at the High Court, we'll still go for another 1 year at the Court of Appeal. Even if he bribes the judges at the Court of Appeal, we will now be in 20, you have said it's 15 months. So 1 year is 12 months. So we'll be remaining with 3 months. We will go to Supreme Court. So you run, then you will be president, and then you will be fighting the impeachment when you're already president. So anybody who actually, Even them, they went to the ICC. They went to the ICC, not even Nairobi. They went to the ICC at The Hague. So anybody who wants to tell us that Rigathi Gachagua will not be on the ballot is a person who just wants to dissuade us and persuade us for nothing. Because they actually know. And I want you to measure. And I don't want to badmouth the other people that we are with. I support all of them. When Rigathi Gachagua is with you in the UK, things will be very quiet there. That's why we have to release him in at least 1 week. We can give you for 1 week, not more than a week. Because the rest of us will be remaining in Nairobi. We wait for Rigathi Gachagua to come and help us gurumisha hiyo gari ya opposition. So, msiweke engine yetu ya opposition hapa, mtuachie body huko Nairobi. So, mtupatie engine yetu turudi naye. Sasa kama ndio engine inaweza endesha opposition, mnajua ndio engine inaweza endesha Kenya, na ndio engine inaweza enda pale mbele, and maybe finally, hata hesabu, najua mimi sijui hesabu sana. Lakini, najua mahali mimi natoka na Rigathi Gachagua anatoka, watu ambao wanaongea kama huyu Mureu anaongea atiriri, walipatia William Ruto kura 3.5 million. Wakapatia huyu mwingine 1.2 million. So Rigathi Gachagua tayari yako na kura milioni 5. Sasa mtu wa milioni 5, si unajua yeye ameongoza na tunataka kura milioni 8. Si mtu wa milioni 5 ndiye anaweza ongezewa 3 kuliko mtu wa 3 kuongezewa milioni 5. Sasa hiyo si hesabu inaenda sawa sawa. So me, I will not say anything more than that. Thank you very much. I'm so grateful. Your Excellency, I have not spent money on dinner since I came. The first day, I think we went to David Kimani's house, tukapatiwa barbecue. Then the next day, we went to Mureithe's house, tukapatiwa barbecue. I think then we were hosted by another Luo lady who is one time ndani kabisa, hata mimi nashangaa hii mtu atatoa kura wapi. Anaitwa Catherine Omolo. Yeye na yeye akatupatia barbecue. I have been fed here. The only thing that I will say when I go home, Lucy, is that unfortunately, since I came, I've been given Kenyan food, because you are calling Kenyan community, but all of you are very warm and I am very, very grateful. Mareke gure mugathana ti hukuhenia. Ukikaga na safari ka gure da gutumana. Ni mafio ni dehoya tondu ni tuhuragwo kuria muno na niwe ni ndu na niwe ni ndira-ini ya mbere aria mahuragwo muno ndakuhoya mugathe ukikaga thabari kangirenda gutumana kana ona ugikona rigi ndurenda gugitumana no nginya uke ona kabau heira ukukuira ka mundu wiro wa guka murimo we kundu guku makundu guku nikio kwiragwo ni murimo makundu guku ni kwega muno, Your Excellency. Gwiciria mimi nitaenda nyumbani as you asked of me and the Honorable Wanjiku Muya. And we shall ensure that we deliver that all across it. We shall ensure, because those are our people. We are very confident that they will not let you down. And will not let the people of Kenya down. Because that will be the starting point of the journey to Sugoi. We shall ensure that journey will be smooth and we will accelerate the speed. The speed is already at 120. We want to take it to 180. Lakini Your Excellency, nikisha deliver, si unaweza nituma hiyo kazi ya UK itabaki unitume mwezi wa 7 nikuja hapa ndio nimalizie hapa. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much. God bless you. I don't know whether to call the Honorable Edward Mureu, mbunge wetu wa Katanga, wakili wetu ndiye akuje na yeye aseme moja. And thank you very much. He just arrived this evening to come and be with you for this dinner.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the People, and Your Excellency, Mama Dorcas, the great people in the diaspora, the organizers, na watu wote ambao wamekuja. Good evening. Good evening once again. For the ones who we have not been able to come into contact with, my name is Wakili Edward Mureu. I'm the Member of Parliament for Gatanga constituency, Murang'a County. Na nimeona hapa watu wa Nyeri waki dance ati wako na rigiji. Mimi sasa na dance kwa sababu tuko na mama boys. Juu Murang'a, kwa hivyo tuko equals. Na Your Excellency, asante sana for the very wise words you have told these people. And you know, we were within America, and Method did not know. I don't know who gave him a hint that we are being taken very good care by these people. And that's why he rushed to come and join us over here. But it's okay. Now that the work of Orokalao is with him, me, I'll remain where? I'll remain just right here to be taken care of by the diaspora people. And I want to say, wonderful food. We have enjoyed great culinary. The curries over here, they are amazing. You group people, you are amazing people. We really appreciate. Na asanteni sana. Yangu ni moja tu. Your Excellency, I'm very encouraged. And I've seen this in America and I've seen it here. The enthusiasm of our people in the diaspora to come and help us in the battle in Kenya. Despite the fact that their bodies are in America, their bodies are in UK, their spirit is in Kenya. And I'm surprised my good friend Juma there, when he picked me from the airport, me, I rarely listen to the radio in Kenya, but him, his car was permanent in Kenya. I asked him, how do you get this? He told me, the bodies are here, but the spirits are there. The job to kick out Kasongo requires you people, and we are very, very proud. I was telling His Excellency, Nidiroka, UK, Gushabia Ngoma na remereri yake. I'm coming to UK to malign and defame the devil and his followers. And you know who is the devil? Because the devil is always a liar. Anybody who lies belongs to the? So we are here to do exactly that. And therefore I'm very encouraged at the fact that the many members in the diaspora want to come and vie. Word of caution, time is running out. Come to the ground. And I've told them as much with the one who had a few interaction with. Come now, interact with the people, let the people know you, let the people know what you will stand for, because again, the DCP party will not going to favor anybody. And His Excellency has said that as much as possible, we'll make sure that everybody goes for a competitive nomination. And we shall make sure it is free and fair and credible. Therefore, you have nothing to worry. Finally, Your Excellency, muliona the other day, Kasongo akapatia Tifa pesa kama kawaida ifanye a poll. Now sometimes, Your Excellency, I wonder, you know, if they did not make that mistake of impeaching Rigathi Gachagua, can you imagine Ruto was prepared to buy Raila? He was supposed to buy everybody. And then the Giji is with him over there. Kenya angekuwa wapi? Kenya angekuwa wapi sasa? Nilikwisha. Lakini he is the cornerstone. Ni ile jiwe ilikataliwa na wajenzi, ndio ilifanya nini? Ilisimama. And I'm very, very proud because the other day, actually I've never told you this. You know, when Kasongo wanted to kick you out as the Deputy President, alilipia simu kama 10. Uniambia we Mureu, chukua hawa watu wa Murang'a, uwalete, huyu mtu tufukuze yeye kwa sababu nje hizi endelea. But I've never told you this, Excellency. Nilimwambia, among many things I told him, na nikamwambia nimekataa, I told him, remember, Kasongo, remember, you are never given vote by the people of the mountain because they loved you. No, don't make that mistake. They did not give you votes because they loved you. They gave you vote because they did not agree with where Uhuru was taking them. So don't think that you have owned them, that you can take them right, left, and center. In fact, you have done a very good thing. You have given them their own son, Rigathi Gachagua. Now, anything you do around removing Gachagua from the seat of the Deputy President, hata wewe uguze mulima na utoke nini? Impeach Rigathi Gachagua, also impeach yourself in the central Kenya. Na he did exactly that. Yangu ni hivi. Alifanya ile mpango yake ya kufanya Tifa. Na yeye mwenyewe akajipatia sijui 20%. Lakini nao Tifa ikachukua Rigiji ikampatia yake. Ikachukua Kalonzo ikampatia yake. Matiang'i yake. Matiang'i na mtu anaitwa Sifuna yake. In Mombo, Kasongo is alone. But the united opposition is together. Kasongo gave us, I think 22. Therefore, 80% of Kenyans are saying they are not with Kasongo. 22 wanasema wako pande hiyo. So, and I'm very, very proud that because like every question we ask by these people, Your Excellency, is whether are these people going to agree? And you have said it profoundly that even if the formula does not favor you, you will support whoever it is 100%. We make sure we remove Kasongo. And therefore, to me, my word of encouragement to you people of the diaspora, you are not contributing to this cause in vain. We must remove this regime. Today, they have borrowed 5 trillion in 4 years. Na najua kukopa pesa ni vizuri, lakini kukopa pesa bila kuonyesha ile kitu umefanya, it is, I don't know, I have no even know English what to put and say what it is. I don't know what is theft, whether it's privilege or whether it's foolishness, I don't understand. But 5 trillion without showing what you have done, if this government continues any other day after 10th August 2027, good people, we don't have a country. And therefore, Your Excellency, I'm very, very encouraged. We have a good partners in diaspora, and I want to encourage you, come home and help us remove Kasongo. Tuseme Kasongo ni one? Asanteni sana. Yes, and I see, sorry, Rose, I've seen my colleague here from Muranga. You know, Muranga, we always, this is not kujituma. Na, it is a MCA kutoka Muranga County, salimia watu, alafu uite our good sister on the other end. Salimia, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our Member of Parliament Gatanga, Your Excellency, Rigathi Gachagua, Mama, boys, and our mom, Reverend Dorcas, and all protocol observed. Hamjambo. My name is Liz Modoni Bogwa, and I'm a member of the County Assembly, Muranga County, and the Deputy Leader of Majority within the Assembly. One thing I want to thank God for this day, and especially for our President, future President, let me call him future President. And when he has spoken and the prophet has declared, we cannot talk too much, but one thing I want to say is, as our Excellency has said, one thing we need is that change. We need education, we need health, we need that manufacturing. But as our Excellency has said, we really need to get proper and good people in the Parliament and even in the County Assembly. As you have seen in our County Assembly, Muranga County, and we are proud, Your Excellency, that we have brought our governor to this government, and he's joining our DCP, His Excellency Kangata. We have really tried in our County Assembly. And one thing we want to say is, we're gonna work together with you. We are the county that is leading to assist you, even to fight the corruption. And I want to promise you, we will bring the change. Watu wa UK, tafadhali tusaidia His Excellency, so that we can work together. Let's bring people of character in the National Assembly, in the County Assembly, so that that change we want, we're gonna get it from our good people. Dikweda kwalia muno, because our Excellency has already spoken. Let me just say thank you very much, and we are behind you, and we're gonna work together with you. Let me welcome our sister, and above all, I'm vying for the woman rep Muranga County, and my colleague here is vying for woman rep in Nyeri County. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa Liz. Your Excellency, the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, Your Excellency Reverend Dorcas Gachagua, people from diaspora, God is God, another time. Thank you so much. I'm Honorable Lanita Thombe, a member of county from Nyeri. I'm a health practitioner, and today, because I've met so many friends whom we used to work with at Aga Khan and Nairobi Hospital, I want to tell you that we are not doing well back at home. We've been having a lot of issues, especially on NC disease, that is non-communicable diseases, back at home, cancer, hypertension, and diabetics. And we're asking for